Well, in this video I'm gonna give every diesel owner and every new diesel owner 7 important things to know. These tips will help you keep your engine running healthy without problems. This is my Honda CR-V. I have had it for almost 5 years. It's still running great and it's got over 320,000 kilometers on it. This video is about any car manufacturer because all diesel engines work the same. They have compression ignition, which means the piston goes up, compresses the air, makes it hot enough, and here the fuel comes. And when the fuel comes into the very hot air, it ignites directly. This is what a compression ignition is, and every diesel engine works the same. Service. By service I mean oil, oil filter, air filter, and fuel filter. Oil is like the blood of the engine. It keeps it healthy and running well. It keeps the metal parts away from each other and it reduces friction between them when the engine is on and even when the engine is off. That's why oil is number 1 for the engine. The air filter cleans the air that goes to the engine, and it's important because it keeps dirt away from getting into the engine. The fuel filter, which is often hard to reach in a diesel engine, cleans the fuel so it doesn't damage the high pressure pump or clog and damage the injectors. It's important also to change it on time, otherwise it may end in big problems. Injectors. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 injectors, and they inject the fuel to keep the engine running. If you don't change the fuel filter on time, they may go bad, and they are actually made to last the life of the engine. The catalytic converter and the diesel particulate filter are 2 different parts located in the exhaust system. Some diesel cars have one of them and some have both. They are used to control the emissions of a diesel engine. There I have the catalytic converter behind the engine, and then I have the diesel particulate filter under the car. These exhaust parts don't work well when the engine is cold. They need the engine to reach operating temperature. That's when they can clean themselves automatically. So, driving short trips all the time isn't good for a diesel car. Starting and stopping the engine over and over without letting it warm up is also bad. If you start the engine, it's always best to drive until it's fully warmed up. Otherwise, a diesel may not be the right car for you. And if you do mostly short trips, take it on the highway every few days. The car will notice that you are driving at higher speed with good cooling, and then it will use this time to clean the particulate filter by a programmed system built in the ECU. Exhaust gas recirculation, or the EGR valve. This valve takes some of the exhaust gases and sends them back into the engine to be burned again. It helps lower the combustion temperature. How? Because that burned air has less oxygen, which means less burning in the cylinder and less temperature. And by less temperature, we will have reduced emissions from a diesel exhaust. EGR systems can be complicated in a diesel engine. Here we have one valve, another valve, and a cooler. EGR systems deal with a lot of dirty exhaust gases, and over time carbon can build up inside. If it gets clogged, it can be an expensive repair. But the EGR can clean itself also, as long as the engine gets hot, and by hot I mean up to operating temperature, and you drive long distances. The heat helps burn off the carbon buildup and keeps the system working properly. So again, it's better not to drive a diesel car for very short trips. Glow plugs. They work when the engine is off and the ignition is on. They may keep running for a little while to help keep the cylinders warm enough for proper combustion. They prepare the diesel engine to run because, like I said earlier, diesel engines don't have spark plugs, so they use compression ignition, so they need the right temperature inside to ignite the fuel. We have 4 glow plugs, 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you take care of them, they can last a very long time. The important thing here is to understand how they sit inside the engine so you know how they can get cleaned. The tip of each glow plug sticks out into each combustion chamber. So this tip gets clean when the engine is at operating temperature and the glow plugs get hot enough, so here they can burn off the carbon buildup if there is any. This keeps them working properly without problems. Once again, driving always short trips may shorten their lifespan. The turbocharger, another expensive part in a diesel engine. The turbo is mounted on the exhaust side of the engine. One side is connected to the exhaust and the other side is connected to the intake. When exhaust gases go out, they turn or they spin the turbo blades in one side, and by this the other side, the intake side, spins also, and it sucks air, and it takes this air and puts it in the engine as a pressurized air, and this gives power. Almost every diesel car today, especially in 2025, has a turbocharger, so your car most likely has one too. The turbo is located in the exhaust system, which means it needs to stay clean, well lubricated, and properly cooled. The turbo can last up to the whole engine's lifespan. So, how can you take care of it? Always use good quality oil and do your service on time. And when you start the car, let it idle a bit, don't drive off immediately. It takes a little time for the oil to circulate and reach the turbo. And after you drive and you want to turn the engine off, let the car idle for about a minute, especially if it's hot outside or like you have been driving for a long distance. This way, fresh oil and coolant, if the turbo is water cooled also, can reach the turbo and help lower its temperature down. Otherwise, the oil may get burned, and this burned oil may be hard and travel around in the engine and cause problems. And to keep the turbo clean, use a good air filter and drive longer distances now and then. So this helps the turbo get up to proper temperature, and it can burn off the carbon buildup if there is any on the blades. Too much carbon buildup is bad for the turbo and can damage it over time, and turbos are not easy to work with. Last but not least, here are some driving habits that are good to have when using a diesel car. When you turn the ignition on and wanna go somewhere, wait few seconds until the glow plug light turns off. This ensures that the engine is ready to start. You don't want to force the engine to start with some incomplete combustions inside the engine. Once the engine is running, let it idle for few seconds so the oil can circulate and reach all the moving parts inside it. Then you can drive gently until the engine reaches operating temperature, and after this you can drive normally. And remember, diesel engines, especially modern ones with EGR and DPF systems, are not made for only short trips. So it's important to let the engine warm up properly and drive longer distances every few days. When you are done driving, don't shut off the engine right away. The turbo may still be hot. Let it idle for about a minute to cool down. Then you can turn it off, especially when it's hot outside, or like if you have driven for long distances or if you push the car hard. So this is what you need to know about owning or buying a diesel car in 2025. Diesel cars are reliable but can be sensitive if not driven correctly. These 7 tips will help you keep your engine healthy and avoid damage and expensive repairs. And also, they cover some of the most common problems with diesel engines. Drive carefully, take care for your car, and enjoy driving. If you like my work and want to see more, you can like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.